What's good, people? My name is DeathBringer and welcome back to some more Call of Duty Ghosts. This is pure search and destroy today, rushing with the MSBS assault rifle. A lot of people always ask me, why do you have the tagline pure search and destroy in the intro, even though I was posting that alongside search and rescue gameplays. One of the main reasons I've got that is because I'm an old school player. I've been around for many years now. In fact, it's coming up to the 6th year of me playing Search and Destroy on Call of Duty, and I've kind of adopted that playstyle, even though I may post a video where it's not Search and Destroy and I've got that intro on. The general tagline of pure Search and Destroy describes my playstyle. It's about being aggressive, it's about looking for people and obviously getting them kills. I really love that tagline, which is why, I mean, you will see it in my every single Call of Duty Ghosts sort of upload, regardless of the game type. Alright, so I was rushing with the MSBS today on the map Stonehaven. I got 16 kills and only 2 deaths, which it was a great gameplay. I was really sort of at the end of it, I was really happy with what happened. And you'll see throughout, I'm trying to pick off people at longer distances. I've figured out that Stonehaven, to do well on it, and I know a lot of people just don't like this map, the best way to get around that is just use the weapons that were made for this, such as the marksman rifles, the assault rifles, and the sniper rifles. The MSBS is a very powerful weapon. I'm actually running it with the muzzle brake today, which improves the range of the weapon, means you can kill people very quickly at longer distances, and also the foregrip. I've seen a lot of people using the combination of muzzle brake and red dot sight, but for me it's just a little bit too bouncy. When you're trying to hit something that's very far away, it just becomes a little bit too bouncy for me. But with the foregrip attachment on there, and the iron sights aren't the greatest, but if you can get used to them, then you're going to be killing a lot of people, my friends. Alright, so yeah, 16 kills on this map is quite an achievement. I feel like I've done something pretty cool here. I've got very high standards, as you all know. I expect about 15 kills at least for YouTube. A lot of these guys started to leave throughout this gameplay, which I was really annoyed about. That's another thing that Call of Duty Ghosts is frustrating me with at the moment. There's a mechanic in the game where once people leave, not many people seem to join. I don't know what that's about. I think it's the whole idea of, I mean, trying to get you at the start of a lobby, as a lot of people used to complain in past Call of Duties of just joining games repeatedly. It's kind of a way to solve that. So what I've actually got to talk about today, aside from that long-winded intro, is the idea of bringing 9v9 ground war back into Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, I understand that on these current generation consoles that is not possible. That's because there's too much going on screen. The PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360 just cannot handle all that data at once. Like 18 players on the map, and with these maps being so huge and sort of diverse with great graphics, that added up with 18 overall players would basically crash the system. It just cannot handle it, which is why sort of Ground War left the series. I've heard that it's returning in the next generation on consoles such as the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and that for me gives me a glimmer of hope for this game. At the moment, I feel like 6v6 is a struggle. I've heard many complaints. I've seen many YouTube videos from some of your favourite SnD YouTubers talking about how the game is very difficult, and that is absolutely true. I totally agree with that. 6v6 just doesn't quite work out. You're running up and down, and I mean, there's a lot of campers at the moment. There's a lot of people playing with some of the douchier weapons. There's a lot of people trying to figure out the game still, which is normal. That's what happens when a new Call of Duty comes out. That is to be expected. But I feel the addition of sort of 9v9 search and destroy specifically would be a great impact on the game. Imagine if you're running about on these massive maps such as you know, Chasm and Whiteout and even this one, and you're looking for people. Sometimes you just can't find anybody. I've had instances that occur every single day where I'm running about, I'm running around the whole map, I've been into the spawn, I just can't see anybody, and that's because people are hiding in bushes, that's because people are lying on the ground. But with the 9v9 back in the next gen consoles, that would improve the game massively in my eyes. I think that the opportunity to gather more kills is very interesting. Obviously, it would bring its own set of difficulties. The fact that there would be 9v9 in Search and Destroy would mean a lot of sort of people dying, and if you ran around the corner and ran into 5 people, you would have no chance. But I'm thinking because the maps are so huge, they would spread out and give everybody a chance to get more kills, and obviously the greatest SnD players would take advantage of that. Imagine clutching a 1v9 situation. That would be absolutely exciting. Alrighty then, let me know what you think about that idea. Let me know, do you think that would be a good game type to put in the game? 9v9 SnD. I will see you all later. Rate this video, follow me on Twitter, and as always, subscribe for more content, and have a nice day.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!